Welcome back to CT Sports Now on the Vantage Sports Network. Joining us now from our studios here at Sacred Heart University is one of our student contributors, Allison Gaskins, a student here at Sacred Heart University. Allison, sports so often goes beyond just the scores and the highlights. We do so much of that here, but we get these stories every now and then that really touch us, and you have one of those stories.
I do, Noah. And you know what? A big part of sports is overcoming some type of obstacle. Here's a story about a Bunnell High School wrestler who is constantly overcoming something that we all tend to take for granted.
He's a champion. Matt Soares doesn't see his opponents, but he knows how to beat them. This Bunnell High School wrestler is completely blind.
The really only sense I rely on is my touch and my hearing. With my hearing, I can hear my coach telling me what to do.
When you're in the zone, you know, and you got the headgear too, a lot of times you don't really hear much, or if you do, it's just garbled noise, you know. But I with Matt specifically, I know anytime I address him, you know, he stops, and I can tell he can hear me. And he's told me before that when he's in this match, he can hear everything I say.
Matt was introduced to wrestling around the age of 10 at a summer camp. It was hard, but he embraced the challenge.
You know, this might be an actual opportunity because this is the only sport I can play since it's all contact. And when high school rolled around, I decided to go on the wrestling team, which was 2 years ago.
That's right. Matt's family chose to send him to Bunnell High School instead of a special needs academy.
I have to let him go. I have to let him do whatever he wants to do. And he gets his bumps and bruises. Thank God, no broken bones yet. But he rides a two-wheel bicycle. He rides a 50cc dirt bike. I can't explain how he does it, but he does it. Same thing here with the wrestling. It's unbelievable to watch him go out there on the mat every week and participate.
Matt has adapted well beyond expectations, but it hasn't always been an easy process.
I think it was 2 years ago or last year. I just got thrown around.
There are some kids that want to try and take advantage, so to speak, and want to go out there and try to pin him in the first 10, 15 seconds, and he proves them wrong. He gets a lot of their respect.
Not only does Matt gain the respect of his opponents, he also impacts the lives of those around him.
In a lot of ways, it's made me a better coach because it's really kind of forced me to really break things down and simplify it, because when I'm teaching the technique, you know, he can't see what I'm teaching. So I really have to think about everything beforehand and really break it down to just simple body mechanics. And so when I'm explaining it, he can hear me verbally and understand what I'm saying. And so in a lot of ways, it's actually helped everybody, not just Matt. And so, you know, in a big way, Matt's presence has actually made everybody better. And it's certainly made me better as a coach.
Everyone's always there helping him out, and he's just constantly helping us out, and he's always asking questions, and it's without a doubt one of the best experiences I've had.
And the impact goes both ways.
I mean, when I was younger, like in middle school, or even before that, I only had a couple friends, but now I have a whole team of friends, you know? And I'm actually very popular in the school.
And his popularity spreads well beyond Bunnell.
It was really nice because after a lot of matches, if Matty wins or loses, he'll always hug the other opponent and show a lot of love, hug the other coach. It's really nice to see.
You know what? Matt has such a huge heart, and the type of sportsmanship that you just saw when he hugs his opponents, whether he wins, whether he loses, you know, that's something that's very rare. And when I got to witness that, it totally warmed my heart, and it really was something that was just truly amazing to see, Noah.
I think maybe he has such an appreciation for being out there because he found a sport that he can do despite not being able to see. And it shows. What a great attitude.
It does show. And actually, Matt was born blind, and he actually was born with a twin brother who was born completely healthy. And he was in the incubator at a young age when he was just premature, and he developed
Cerebral palsy, right?
Yes, cerebral palsy after he got meningitis. So, you know, tough family, but his parents have, you know, given them both the opportunity to really experience life both through sports and just in the world in general.
Great job. Great story. Allison Gaskins, thanks so much for coming on there. Now get back in the control room and direct the rest of the show.
I know, right? It's been fun out here in front of the camera for a little bit.
We'll be right back with more coming up here on CT Sports Now.